Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, Ma'am Tara, and all of my friends. We are from Group 6. There is Margaret and Adista. Now we are going to present about the topic, would you walk your dog around the world? So before we start to the material, I want to ask you guys, if you have a pet, especially dog or cat, would you walk your dog around the world?
For me, of course, no. Because my hobby is not traveling to another countries. And my hobby is watching Korean or drama China and sleeping.
Yes, I'm as Garrett. I will not walk around the world with my dog because I think it's only waste my time, and I am kind of lazy person, so I think it's impossible if I would walk around the world with my dog.
Okay, thank you for your opinion, guys. Okay, this one, the table of content. Okay, next. In here we have some quotes. Okay, travel isn't always pretty. It isn't always comfortable. Sometimes it hurts, it even breaks your hearts, but that's okay. The journey changes you. It will change you. It leaves marks on your memory, on your consciousness, on your heart, and on your body. You take something with you. Hopefully, you'll leave something good behind. Anthony Bourdain. Maybe there's some addition from my partner.
For personally, I think I agree with that because the journey we go through is not always beautiful. It could be that on the journey we see a calamity or we ourselves are affected by the calamity. But it will not dampen our enthusiasm to continue the journey. The- There may be a sense of wanting to go back home, but it will be useless because we won't know what's in front of us later. Therefore, all trips are not beautiful, but we must make everything on the journey beautiful. We must be kind and always help those around us during the journey. Leave a good impression, then we will learn something new on the journey.
Okay, thank you for your opinion. So, next. Okay, why one man is walking around the world with his dog? Okay. Next, please. Okay, there'll be a few questions. It will be presented by Margaret.
Thank you, Vina. The first question is, why do you think the man decided to walk around the world? And the answer is, the man decided to walk around the world because he was inspired to do something he had never done before in his life. And sometimes the loss forces to come to the realization that life is something fragile and fleeting. He said, and that he needed to make the most of the short time I had. The most impressive experience you have had while traveling is when I began the journey. I thought I knew a lot about the world. I thought I knew a lot about myself. I didn't know how much I didn't know. Passing through a cottage village, in the desert, in the mountains, in the jungle, you realize the surface level things change, but all anyone really wants to do is make a little money and spend time with her family. That universal view. And for the second question is when you set off on a walking adventure for a few months, what challenging might you face? And the answer is the biggest challenge would be the weather because the weather is something dynamic. Although there is a prediction for the weather, it keeps changing most of the time. There are a lot of challenges one might face when setting off on a walking adventure for a few months. The biggest challenge would be the weather because the weather is something dynamic. Although there is a prediction for the weather, it keeps changing most of the time. Apart from that, there is also a danger of robbery. Some areas are in far dangerous than others. Since you are walking, you cannot chance the robber if they are using vehicle. Last but not least, you might also encounter some health problems on long-term travels, especially with walking. You might face extreme fatigue and exhaustion even if you have tried to maintain your physical fitness. So the last page will presented by Arista.
Okay, thank you so much, Gareth. I will continue the third question. What was the most immersive experience you have had while traveling? The most immersive experience I had while traveling was when I decided to challenge myself to survive without the internet in a remote village. As you know, a teenager now can't take away from their phone, especially me who always use my phone 24 hours. So yeah, maybe it seems really hard. I turn off my phone, hence I only rely on the local people for direction. However, that gave me valuable experience in being able to mingle with the local people. I got to learn their culture as well as their language. And it also made me reflect on the fact that cell phone and the internet have taken over the real world lives of most people, which makes people become super dependent on the internet. And then the fourth question, do you look for unique offbeat and track destination when planning a holiday? For me, I do not really look for unique beat and track destination when planning a holiday. It is simply because I am worried about the potential danger. Um, there will be fewer accommodation, transportation, and even restaurant because you know the unique place is not always have a plus thing. There will be, however, that does not rule out the possibility for me to choose a unique bid and track destination when planning a holiday. And as I understand why some people want to choose bid and track destination. And I assume it is because many of the most well like tourist destination are packed, and many people wish to experience this destination in peace without the hassles of crowded transportation buses, lengthy queues, and unruly tourists. And moreover, traveling off the beaten path can give you an even greater sense of fulfillment and excitement. Yet all travel has the potential to be an amazing and gratifying experience no matter where you go or what you do. Okay, next slide. Okay, this is the video. Who's the guy with his dog walking around 35 countries. Maybe you can watch the video first.
Just copy the link on your browser, Jasmine. You have this group, yeah. Did you put the link? You might forget to click the share sound before you open the link, yeah. That's okay. You can continue, Vina, Andista, and Margaret. We don't need to watch this video. Just explain what is on the video.
Okay, maybe Lisa, next slide. Okay, on April 2nd, 2015, Tom left his New Jersey home to embark on a 5-year trek across the 7 continents. The dream of walking around the world from at 17 after his friend Anne Mary passed away. He also adopted a dog, the dog named Savannah, and ever since they crossed every border together. Savannah is his best friend and the ultimate walking companion. Tom Turchis and his adorable pet have walked over 18,000 miles through the United States, Mexico, Costa Rica, Chile, Italy, Turkey, and dozens of other countries over the past 5 years. It's been a life-changing adventure. And anyway, this story is recommended for you guys who want to travel but don't want to spend a lot of money. You can follow this story by walking with your dog or your pet, whatever. But I believe you will not be interested in doing this because, yeah, maybe you will prepare lying on your bed because I actually like that too. Okay, next slide. Okay, this is the picture while Tom travel with his dog. Okay, next slide. Okay, this will continue by my partner, Hina.
Okay, so next, there will be question. What would you leave the comfort of your home and embark on such a walking journey? Okay, while the journey brings comfort to myself, I don't think it hurts to leave the comfort of our homes to embark on a journey that might bring the new things to our lives in the future. Okay, next slide, please. Nah, what did the man learn from his journey? What can people learn through traveling? Can we learn something about ourselves? What the man learned was how he kept trying in his journey around the world, how he faced the challenges, and how he behaved during the journey. And what people can learn from a journey is how we as adults can understand all the things we see during our journey. We can understand what things are on our journey, and we can know and learn new things. And yeah, we can learn how we become ourselves. By going on a journey, we know what we should do, what we need, and what we want. We want our goals to be achieved, and one way is to love ourselves. Okay, next please. It's said that the journey is more important than the destination. Do you agree with that? Why or why not? Personally, I agree. Why? Because the journey is our first step toward achieving a goal that we want. So if we don't go through the journey, we won't know what things we will face on a journey to achieve a goal we want. Okay, next. Okay, this last part will be continued by Margaret.
Thank you, Vina. And the last question is, have you ever gone on an unsolved journey? What did you do? An unsolved trip? Yes, I once climbed a place to go to the graves of my grandparents on the island of Sumatra. And what I did was keep trying so I could get to my grandparents' graves. In the during the trip, many animals, masquerades, and so on that made me think of not continuing. So this is the last part of our presentation. Thank you for your attention, and I'm sorry if our group make a mistake on the presentation. Good morning, guys. And do you have any question?
Okay, thank you, Group 6. So now I offer questions to Ibnu's group, Group 9, to ask questions to this group.
Okay, so I have a question. Do you prefer a solo travel or with someone else?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Okay, so my question is, do you prefer solo travel or with someone else?
Okay, so each of you have to answer this question. Adista, Vina, and Margaret. Do you prefer to do solo travel or traveling with someone else?
So your question is, do you prefer solo travel or with someone else? Yeah. For me, I prefer with someone else because if I go to by myself, I don't have someone to talk, and yeah, it's really hard to if we go to the interstate place, uh, apa sih? Oh, it's really hard to take a picture with ourselves. If we bring some friends, maybe they can help by taking a picture of us. And if we bring some friends, I believe that the travel will not boring.
Okay, and if we need something or help, there are no friend who can help us. Maybe that's for me.
Is that answering your question?
Yes, yeah, ma'am.
Okay, so group 6, Margaret, Vina, and Adista. So I'll give comment to this group. Uh, first thing first, yeah, when you are explaining this topic that is not familiar with the audience, yeah, because this topic is about walking the dog around the world, like, yeah, so it doesn't have any relation with the your common things, yeah, then it is better for you to start the video first, and then you explain the videos about this topic, yeah, because the audience will get the ideas what will you talk about, rather than you start with the explanations of some question that is related to the video, yeah. And the second thing is that when you are presenting, yeah, you are not just reading, yeah, but explaining, yeah. I still see that you are focusing on the text that is available on your screen, yeah. You are only reading, not trying to explain, yeah, what is on the your topic about, yeah. So next time, yeah, please do practice for the presentation, yeah, not reading but trying to explain it, yeah. And the third one is that pay attention with the PPT slide. You are not putting everything on your PPT, yeah. You can use pictures to help you explain what is on your slide, yeah. It might help you improvise, yeah, rather than you just put the text everywhere on your slide, yeah. This is the skills when you are making the PPT slide, yeah. So you don't need to put all the things, all the text available on your PPT, yeah. Okay, so I think that's all for this group. Thank you, Margaret, Vina, and Adista. So I'm moving on to the name group, Ibnu Farhan.
Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning to our lecturer and all of my friends. We are from group 9. Today, we would like to explain about why do we take selfies, presented by me, Farhan Mubarak, and Ibnu Muzamil. And here we have 5 main points to explain. The first one is opinion about selfie, motivation for taking selfies, cases related to selfies, and then we are going to watch a video from YouTube that talking about selfies. And the last point is slangs that related to selfies. Next, the first question is, what is a selfie? I want to hear from my partner, Ibnu.
Yeah, Farhan. So selfie definition. Selfie means is an image that includes oneself and is taken by yourself using a digital camera, especially for posting on social networks. So it means that selfie, we use camera on our phone. You can use your phone camera or back camera, and you take picture by yourself. And probably you might posting your selfies on social media.
Okay, next. The next question is, how often do you take selfies?
Okay. For me, uh, I I so rare to take selfies. Maybe once a month because I don't really care for picture of myself. Not for self-conscious either, conscious reason either, but I just think taking photo of myself is a narcissistic.
Okay, next. How might people perceive someone who is known for posting a lot of selfies?
I don't really know about uh, perceive people perceive someone who is known for posting a lot of selfies, but uh, I have read so much reference about it, and according to what I have read, people who post a lot of selfies were almost unevenly viewed as uh, less likable, less successful, and more insecure than people who post a lot of uh, selfies that post by taking by someone, and also people who post a lot of selfies may also be judged as not having others around them.
Okay, next. Uh, we have 6-point motivation for taking selfies. The first one is self-confidence. Selfie enables someone to create a genuine identity or perceived identity. Besides, this can be a positive source of boost self-confidence, allowing the individual to express themselves in a way which adds to their identity or character and showcase who they truly are. Number two, environmental enhancement. Before the invention of modern day smartphones, sharing personal experience were restricted to physical social interaction or one-to-one conversation. But now, talking about personal experience are a lot more open. Number three, social competition. Selfies can be competition. Social competition, it means that taking selfies is the purpose to get more likes on social media. Number four, attention seeking. It looks like social competition. However, this is a little bit different because people are taking selfies to gain attention from others. Number five, mood modification. Posting selfies on social media can have better feelings or negative effects on people's self-image and mood, and could make them more vulnerable to eating disorders, mood disorders, and anxiety. Frequently, taking selfies could be considered body checking, such as the repeated and recurring weighing of one's reflection in mirrors, taking selfies to feel better. And the last one is subjective conformity. The rise of the selfie has put individuals more in control of how they are represented in their wider social community. Then, it has made the individual more self-aware, which for many is a good thing, but for a smaller minority, it may make them feel worse about how they feel if they are insecure and compare their own selfies with others. Uh, and I think from the list above, the the most motivate people to take selfies are self-confidence and seeking attention. Based on the surrounding environment, people with enough confidence will post their selfies photos on social media. And then people also post their selfies because they want to seek attention from others, like from their friends, boy or girlfriends, and so on. Next. Yeah, we will watch a video that talking about selfies. If no, you can play the video. Oh, sorry. Nggak ada suaranya.
Yeah, you forgot
Sorry,
to click share sound ya, Farhan.
Ibnu.
Before you click share screen, yeah,
Actually,
and
I
before
have,
you choose
ma'am.
the screen, and then you click share sound. Okay, so that's okay. Just continue your presentation.
Okay, Ibnu, what do you get from the video?
So the video is about people. The reason why people take a photo, like a motivation. People their motivation why they take a selfies. So they think that they got motivation to take selfies because they want to get more likes on social media, and people will see your selfie because of where you took that picture, like more amazing places or more riskier places will have a lot of likes, and then taking selfie is kind of sort of trying to one up each other, and more than that, by the selfies that they post on social media, they can do marketing, like they can sell products that have been made, or and then they can build their online reputation, like to do self branding or personal branding to get more job, even money from their selfies.
Okay, next. Here we have some cases that related to selfies. The first one is selfie that related to accidents which turned deadly or in which people were seriously injured. For example, a woman died after falling into a valley while taking a selfie. It is about a 30-year-old woman who died because she slipped into a valley while clicking a selfie. She was on a picnic with her family, and the other examples are some teenagers have lost their lives by being hit by a train in trying to achieve a most exotic selfie. Next, yeah, the next is the idea of branding oneself through posting selfies. It is agreeable that all people on such social media platforms can engage in self-branding to achieve their personal or professional goals. While doing so, the number of social media users can understand what is attractive or hide in the background what appears uh, inappropriate in an effort to create the most appropriate self-representation within the realm of social media self-branding. Okay, next. Yeah. Uh, the next point is people will make a living from posting selfies and photos on social media. Sultan Gustav Al-Ghazali, and also known as Ghazali Everyday on social media, Ghazali has converted and sold nearly 1,000 of his selfies as NFT. Ghazali said that he took selfies for 5 years between the age of 18 and 22. Next,
So the next one is about slang related to selfies, and we have 6 slangs here, and I will explain one by one. And the first one is chatterbox. Chatterbox means a person who enjoys taking a photograph and take a lot of photos, but chatterbox means he or she is not a professional photographer. It means that chatterbox is an amateur photographer. So the next is hashtag no filter. I think you have understand what the hashtag no filter means, but this hashtag means we don't use any filters on selfish photos that we take. And the third one is UG that we found. It means ugly. The ugly here is not person, not only on the person, but also a place or situation that can be unattractive, unsightly, or dangerous. The next one is photobomb. Photobombs, it's like silly or a joke, maybe because there's someone who take picture and people can be taken accidentally like this photo. Two men here get taken pictures. So photobomb means someone's appear in front of or behind when their photograph is being taken. So the next one is Instagram husband. Instagram husband means a person who manage their social media, especially Instagram for for taking photos, especially. And the last one is selfie-side. Selfie-side means an accidental death that has been caused while take dangerous selfie pictures like this. Two men took a selfies on the top of the tower. Its dangers can be an accidental death. So that's the last of our presentation, and do you have any question or any comment? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ibnu and Farhan. Yeah, so this is from group 9. Question, please. Okay, Akmal, you're from group 8. Okay, yes, please, Akmal. Would you please turn off the filters of your camera? You put the mustache filter? Okay, now yes, please, Akmal. I couldn't hear you. Unmute. Yes, okay. Yeah, you may type the questions on the chat box. Okay, so the question is, so why are people obsessed with taking a selfie? Okay, now, Ibnu, Farhan, would you please answer this question? That's a good question.
Okay, give me a second, ma'am.
Ibnu, you may answer the question.
So I think why are people obsessed with taking a selfie? It's kind of like we have said that the motivation why people take a selfie, like seeking attention, like people want to get more likes, like, hey, I'm famous here, why you don't know me, like you want a seeking attention, and apa ya, what's called in English, to find a validation from others. I think that's from me.
Okay, that's good, Ibnu. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, people will get validation, yeah, from other people. Yeah, that's why people also do this, yeah, to get likes, yeah, to get praise from other people, yeah. So people needs to have a validation. Do you want to add something more, Farhan?
Okay, I want to add a little bit. I think why people so obsessed with taking a selfies is now we can make money from selfie. So from selfie we can increase our Instagram followers or TikTok followers. Yeah, that's make people so obsessed with taking selfies.
Yes, the logarithm, yeah. Once people like you and then share the comments, yeah, give a comment, giving you praise, then yeah, you will get new followers. So that's what the influencers do, yeah, on the Instagram, TikTok, and so on. Okay, thank you, Ibnu and Farhan. I'm going to give comment to this group. It is from group 9, yeah. This is what I want, yeah, from the presentation, yeah. I give you the topic, yeah, and then you do the explorations of the topic, yeah, and bring it to the audience, yeah. What are your findings about this topic, yeah? And this group has already done a good job, yeah, to explore this topic, yeah. And see that from the PPT slide also, yeah, it is not packed with the text, yeah, but this group put only the samples, yeah, and then Ibnu and Farhan try to explain this based on the slides available, yeah. They are trying to explain this with their own words, yeah, not by reading the text, yeah, but explaining it based on the pictures, for examples, yeah, or telling this based on the experience and or the thing that they have already find the exploration from this topic, yeah. This is a good job, Farhan and Ibnu. Okay, thank you. Now, give applause, yeah, to this group. Okay, now we move to the next group. Which one? Group 7 or group 8? Akmal, have you checked the audio? Can you speak? Yes.
Uh,
Oh,
uh,
okay.
Oke, sorry mem tadi filternya lupa mati. Saya nggak tahu mem kenapa ada filter tadi.
Okay. Yes. Now I'll check, yeah. Group 7, Adinda.
Yes, ma'am.
Maura, is Maura here? Naura. Oh ya, Naura. I forgot. Naura and Latanti, ya, Tata. Okay. Is Tata here? Tata, camera on. Vina, Pin, Adinda, and Tata. Okay, now Tata is also here. Linda. Okay. Good. Yes, please. Group 7, the time is yours.
All right. Can you guys see the PPT?
Yes, it's
All
visible.
right. Good. Then let's start the presentation. Okay. All right. Assalamualaikum. Oh ya, alright. Wait. Alright. Kanan ya first. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Mom Tara. How is everyone? The weather today is very changeable, and as you guys can feel, getting sick is not comfortable, especially when we want to do a lot of things. So I hope everyone is feeling good and happy today to hear our group presentation. And we want to say that the main idea of the topic that our group want to talk about is topic 7, which is called unconventional business model. During the presentation, you all will see example of unconventional business model and our ideas of the same business by using the system that unconventional business model use. All right, then let us introduce ourselves as the member of Group 7. There is me, Adinda Asparana Rahmalia Anas, and
it's me, Naura Putra Binaya. and Matante Widya Stuti.
All right, let's begin the presentation. First of all, does everyone here know what an usual business model is? In case you don't know, the word unconventional means different from what is usual or from the way most people do things, or it can say out of the ordinary. So, unconventional business model is one that is different from the most other business models because it has a unique idea inside. As you can see in the picture, IKEA is an example of a business with an unconventional business model. Has anyone here ever been to IKEA before? Okay, maybe some of you have and some of you never. Well, for me, I have never been to IKEA, but I have seen the building. In the picture, IKEA is a huge building in the shape of a long box that has simple color, blue and yellow, and has IKEA written in the big letters on the top of it, as you guys can see here. IKEA is a multinational company that designs and sells ready-to-assemble furniture such as beds, tables, cabinet, home appliances, and accessories. IKEA is the largest furniture retailer in the world today. The first IKEA store in Indonesia opened in Alam Sutra, which is located west of Jakarta on 15 October 2014. And as of December 22, IKEA has a total of 6 stores and 15 pickup points through Indonesia. All right, and IKEA was founded by Ingvar Kamprad in 1943 at the age of 17 and come to life as a mail order catalog business in the first town of Älmhult, Sweden. And today, it's a global home furnishing brand that brings affordability, design, and comfort to people all over the world. One interesting fact, according to an article in Harvard Business School, Ingvar used the name IKEA, which comes from his initial, Ingvar Kamprad, IK, his vice resident, Ellenthard, and his parish, Angkunyard. So IKEA like Ingvar Kamprad, Ellenthard, Angkunyard, IKEA. This is a photo of Ingvar Kamprad himself. May he rest in peace. He passed away on Saturday, January 27, 2018, at his residence in Småland, Sweden. People will remember his company because he was a big part of presenting furniture that could unite economic differences. Move on to economic of IKEA, the IKEA effect. Do you know what the IKEA effect is? Simply, it put consumer become attached to the things they put effort into making. The example is like you have instant cake mix and you prefer add fresh eggs to the mix, which made you feel put some effort into it. So this is why it called the IKEA effect. IKEA customers have positive feelings toward the furniture they assemble, even though they are tired when doing it. And the next presentation will be presenting by Tata.
I will be continue explaining. Next is price tag. IKEA sometimes starts by creating the price tag for a product first, such as $1 light bulb. The obsession with low price is a large part why IKEA is the world's largest furniture retailer. Next, the founder's idea. Ingvar Kamprad. He came up with the idea that furniture could be flat packed to reduce the cost of transportation. Next, democratic design is the philosophy behind IKEA's success. Everything about the product is balanced: price, form, function, the aesthetic, and the sustainability. Next, I will describe the companies that use IKEA effect to their advantage. The first in the field of food, there is Gyukaku Japan's Barbecue. This restaurant was first established in Sangenjaya, Tokyo in 1996. From that first restaurant, the management succeeded in innovating and developing it so that it was able to become one of the largest yakiniku restaurant operators in the world. For the dining concept, each person will grill the available meat himself with a duration of 90 minutes. There are at least 3 packages of menu choices with prices that are not much different. This restaurant provides an authentic Japanese yakiniku dining experience where anyone can be a chef and grill their own food, complete with a wonderful atmosphere perfect for gathering of friends and families. Next, the second is clothing. There is Iwearzo. Fashion is a way to show who you are and how you express yourself. You can be yourself in the new era of custom clothing. And at Iwearzo, you can choose the style and color based on what you want and what looks best on your body. Most importantly, you can look different from anyone else. Next, and the last is entertainment. There is Lego Company. It's a toy product company based in Finland. The company produces Lego branded toys, which are mainly composed of interlocking plastic bricks. Lego is famous for its plastic building blocks, which customers can assemble the block according to their own imaginations. Some of the blocks also come pre-designed with specific terms and forms, and all the customers need to do is follow the instructions that are included with the set. Next will be continued by Nora.
Next, we can take possible business model with using the IKEA effect that has been described previously. Next slide. For business model, our group agreed to choose a toy store by considering the existing IKEA effect. Next. Okay, as you can see in the picture, for our product, we will focus on the children toys, such as Monopoly games, drones, dolls, block stacking, puzzle, board games. Before we dive deeper into business strategy, have you ever visited a toy store before? If yes, what item you buy in the store? Okay.
I'm sorry, Tata. Can you turn off your mic first? Yeah, thank you.
Okay. For myself, I once visited a toy store with my family. I don't remember when, but we go there to buy a birthday present for my little sister in the form of teddy bear, and she was really happy for that. From there, I think the actual function of the toy will be seen if the customer use the toy as well as possible. Next. Business strategies is divided into 5 categories. The first one is distribute. It's like in how we distribute the product. We plan to build a toy store so that product distribution can be done directly by coming to the store or using online media on our Shop account through various platforms such as Tokopedia, Shopee, even Lazada. Next, effect is the use of the IKEA effect. The application of the IKEA effect that we use lies in the several tools that can be disassembled, such as stacking blocks, puzzle, and those sharing equipment, which of course will train the creativity of the customer and give a sense of satisfaction if they can finish it. Next, democratic design. Okay, I will tell you again about what is democratic design. Democratic design is tool we use when we develop and evaluate the product we put into our range. Democratic design have 5 dimensions, which are function, form, quality, usability, and low price. When there is a balance between all 5, we consider that the design is democratic. One of the democratic design from IKEA that we do is in the manufacture of rocket dolls. The price is 5, it's soft and soft, so it can be used with the child for education or just playing for fun. And this doll has 2 versions, namely ready-made dolls and dolls that need to be assembled first. We hope this function encourages children to be creative and innovative. It's very high quality and has a classic form so that it can be loved and passed to future generations. The material itself is sustainable and renewable, like wool or flannel. In short, it's a quite simple democratic design. Next, price tag and how we make sure the products are profitable. The price tag is, of course, one of the things we put first before we sell the product. If the price is too high, we need to work with the other dimension to lower the price by looking at the materials, changing the design, or going through the production process again. We will ensure that the goods we sell will be profitable for us and our customers. Next. Unconventional products. We believe in 3 things that make our toy store can stand out from the other competition. The first one is various and trendy toys. We are targeting a diverse market. Of course, our toys have various choice according to the market target, like a Barbie doll, a girl primates, drone or rat toy that boy will like, to the teddy bears for graduation gift or for apples. We also follow trends that are currently taking place, such as in the Minion movie screening. Of course, people will target these Minion-shaped dolls, so the demand for this type of doll will certainly increase. The second is competitive price. Like I said before, price is one of the benchmarks for customer before buying. Therefore, for each toy, we set a price according to the market while maintaining the product quality. The third is marketing and promotion. In marketing our product, we apply buying on the spot or using online media such as our store marketplace. We also offer special promotion during the certain celebration, such as Christmas, Easter egg, New Year's, and others. Usually, we'll give you a discount price or a free toy, but with a special condition. Next. Okay, I think that's all our product can convey. More or less, we apologize. Thank you for listening. This is the end of our presentation. Before we close the presentation, does anyone have any questions?
Okay, so that's the end of presentation from Naura, Adinda, and Tata. So I invite question from the group 6, Margaret, Vina, Adista. Yes, please questions for this group. Yes, Gareth, you wanna ask question to this group?
Wait, ma'am, wait.
Okay.
I wanna ask question, and the question is, what are the advantage of IKEA over the other platforms? Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so after you discover the topic, group, Linda's group, Margaret asks you questions. What are the advantages of IKEA among the other platforms of what is that, furniture shoppings? Turn on your microphone, please. Where is Tata? Okay, Vina, can you please put pin on Tata? Yes, please, Naura, Adinda, you answer the question from Gareth.
All right. Can I answer the question from Gareth? Thank you for the nice question, by the way. All right. The advantage, yeah. Actually, it says in. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me just. The advantage is, first of all, is the price tag. Of course, the price tag is. It's kind of mind blowing that you have the furniture that have aesthetic design and simple design, and it's really cool design, but have the price that affordable for you to buy. That first. The two is the flat packaging. You have like what is it called? The big chair, and you want to have it in your home, but yeah, you can, but you can have in your car to bring your home. I mean, you can have the box, what is it, the car box, but it costs a lot of money, and you don't want to pay more things about that, right? And the flat packaging is one of the advantage that you can find in IKEA. Well, maybe others want to add something.
Yes, Naura, would you please add?
Can I answer? Can I answer? Okay. For me, I have same answer with Adinda. The advantage of the IKEA is, of course, is offering the lowest price. Thanks to a combination of economic of scale and technology ingredients, IKEA can have IKEA can have a design that not just democratic, but it's also cheap, so people can buy it. I think that's for me.
Okay, so if I may give comment on this, yeah, if we are looking at the experience, yeah, of when you go to the stores of IKEA, yeah, there the customers were lead, yeah, to the shopping experience, yeah, where the customer can try and they have to follow on the pathway, yeah, before they want to take on the warehouse, yeah, the things that they want to take it to the home, yeah. So this shopping experience may also have the uniqueness of the IKEA among other furnitures product, yeah. Okay, so that's a good explorations of the topic from Dinda, Naura, and Tata. I will also give comments on your presentation. It's a nice presentation. While we can see, yeah, from the beginning, yeah, you bring out the topic and then you are not putting everything on your PPT slide. You try to explore your own topic, presenting it with your own words, yeah. Adinda, you did well. Naura, I couldn't hear your voice clearly, but I can see, yeah, that you are trying to explain, yeah, what is on your topic about, yeah. The same also happened with Tata. Although she's still trying to explain by reading, but I see the progress from Tata. Overall, I like it. You have done it well, yeah. Yeah, don't forget to everybody, yeah, to submit all the PPT slide. If you want to make a revision, that's okay, yeah. And also the report and the one that is on your Microsoft Microsoft document, you can make it as a PDF file. Okay, good. Thank you, Adinda, Naura, and Tata. So now we'll move on to the last group, yeah. The last presenter will be Rivaldi, Zidan, and Akmal. Okay, is Rivaldi here? Okay, good. Zidan. Yes, okay. Akmal. Okay, thank you. Rina, pin the participant. Okay, good. Just unpin me. Okay, thank you. Now the time is yours. Akmal, Rivaldi, and Zidan.
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear my voice?
Okay, yes, it's clear. What about you, Rivaldi and Zidan?
Tes.
Okay, good. Zidan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Yes, you may start.
Okay. Sebentar. Hello, everyone, and good morning. I hope you have a good rest last night, and I hope you have a good day today. So let me introduce my teams and my partners. It's Zidan, Rivaldi. Hello.
Halo, Akmal.
Hello. Yeah, I hope you have a great day. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Mal.
So thank you for joining us. So yeah, let's talk about our topic. So what is our topic? So our topic is you are never too old for good things. What does it mean? Regardless of your age, you can always achieve a new achievement or a new things. For example, you can always learn about new things every day, every single day, and every minute. You can always achieve a new things. Okay, so yeah, that's all. So next, so there is a story about grandma sets a record. So yeah, there is a grandma. There is a grandma, and the name that grandma is Johanna Kos, and she was born in 1925 in Germany and started doing gymnastics at an early age. She took part in her first competition in 1934, and in 2012, Johanna got into the Guinness Book of Records, the oldest gymnast in the world. So yeah, she achieved new things when she's almost 100 years. So the second story is about a 98 years old teacher that inspired a whole community. So the story is about Wei Feng Yong. Is from Richmond, Canada. He helped thousands of people in his community to become healthier. Oh, what a great things to do, right? So the last story is about dreaming of a trip at 100 years old. So this story is about Gloria Tramontin Strong. She is 90, but she still rides her Harley Davidson motorcycle and wants to go on a cross country trip when she is 100 years old. Oh, what a badass grandma. So
The next one is let's discuss. So there are two questions. For the first one is how old is he? How old is the oldest member of your family? And are they still active? Yes. We are. Rivaldi grandmother was 71 years old, and my grandmother is 73 years old, and they are still active. So, do you know anyone who is active at an older age, and what do they do? First one is Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan is 68 years old, but at 67 years old, he is still playing movie called Good Night Beijing. Second is Ron Atkinson. Ron Atkinson is 67 years old. He just played a new movie in 2022. It's called Man vs. Bee. The last one is Arnold, is 75 years old. He is an actor from film called Terminator. He is still playing film in 2022, the movie called Kung Fury 2. Next is the video about a man named Tilman Waltholer. Before we next to the next slide, we have to watch it together.
It's my apprenticeship in life because it changed me. I became a different person.
Over 4 decades crisscrossing the world, he has met celebrities,
Okay, just continue and explain what is on the video.
Gimana? Okay, for this video is about a man called Tillman Taylor. His age is 78 years old, and the video that we're discuss is about cycling and Tillman health. Tillman Taylor was started cycling in 1977. He was cycled through 143 countries. He was cycled 520,000 kilometer, and he was on the road for 5 years to Norway. To Norway. Those 5 years, it was apprenticeship life because it changed him. Next, Rivaldi.
Okay, thank you, Zidane. Let's discuss the question. The first one is, would you like to do something like that when you grow up? Well, I like to do something when I grow old because no matter how age you are, if you think you can do something that you can able to do, why not? You can do it. The second is, do you think there are a lot of people like this one you have read about and see in this lesson? Yes, there are. I've seen a lot of people like this one. The third is, what should we do to make sure we are such in good shape when we are older? We should must be diligent in sport so that we are in a state in good shape. Example like jogging, bicycle, play some sport, and do other things that make us always healthy. Next slide, please. Okay. The fourth one is, do you think such story can inspire young people to be more mindful of their lifestyle? Maybe it can because of the willingness of young people to stay fresh and fit to do something he likes in the future. And how to do it? The first one is keep your body in shape by being active, keep your body healthy with routine checks, take care of your intake according to your health condition, take care of your mental health with your loved ones, and the last one is complete with your protection for critical illness. And the five is, did any of this story inspire you to change something about your lifestyle? Well, yes, they inspire us to change about our lifestyle because we want to keep healthy and fit in old age. Next slide, please. Okay. Imagine yourself in 80s. Think about your life and what might do and like at that age. For the sport, I would like to play football. And for family, I want to have many time for my family and a cheerful family. For working, I want to be a teacher because I want to share my knowledge with school children. For the travel, I would like to visit West Berlin, Germany. For home, I like chin style. And for trust, respect, and open communication about relationship, I like honesty, trust, respect, and open communication between partner, and they take effort and compromise from both people. And the last thing is I like movie night for my hobbies. Okay, thank you. That's from our group. Any question?
Okay, so now question, please. Adinda's group, you wanna ask question to this group? Yes, Adinda, Maura, Tata.
Right, I don't know if Naura or me wants to ask.
That's okay, just do.
Yes.
Okay, Naura. Thank you.
Sorry, I want to ask like, what do you think no one is too old to do? Or like, like what activity have no age limit?
Okay, thank you. What activities that has no age limit?
So then may I answer the question?
Okay, yes, please.
So what what can we achieve without age border or age limit? And that is the question, right? So I think it's about learning a new things. For example, you can be a bachelor or you can be a bachelor at old people at oldest people. It might be hard, but you can achieve it. And there is a lot of story that uh, past the age border. For example, there is a running marathon with I'm sorry, there is a grandpa who passed the marathon, who finished the marathon. There is no such thing about age border, but you need to be careful about your health consequences. There is no age border, but there is a health border. I think, man. I think that is my answer.
Thank you, Akmal. Rivaldi, you want to add more about this? Or Zidan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Sorry, what the question?
What activities that has no age limit?
Oh,
Because you're
for that,
taking-
yes. For that, I think reading maybe. I think reading one of the
What's the
activities
reason?
that yes, I think reading is one of the activities that you can use for your entire life.
Okay, so according to Akmal, learning, yeah, and yeah, doing activities, sport also can don't have a limitations of the age. But for Rivaldi, it is reading. What about you, Zidan?
No, ma'am, from me, I think it's enough from my from my friend, ma'am.
Okay, why don't you offer the ideas? Just anything is okay, Zidan. Say something.
Futsal, ma'am. Udah tua bisa main.
Futsal. So you think playing futsal has no age limit? Okay, so what's the reason behind it, Zidan?
Cristiano Ronaldo is 67 years old, ma'am. Is he still playing football?
Okay, yes, because he's coming from the from the beginning. Yes, he's already an athlete. I hope this answer your question, Naura. Yes, I agree with that learning, learning and doing physical activities, has no age limit when it comes to these two part, just because person ages doesn't mean that he or she must become inactive in physically and mentally, because you have also trained your physical and mental. It means that your brain is still active and your body does too. Okay, thank you, Rivaldi, Akmal, and Zidan. I'm going to give comment on this group presentation. You did a good explorations of your topic, but then I'm afraid why Zidan has only fewer time to speak. Didn't you count on the time limitations of each students to speak? What happened with this group? Because it is dominated with Akmal and Rivaldi.
Ma'am, my slide is kehapus sama Akmal, ma'am. Nggak tahu
It's
kenapa
my
tuh,
fault,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Oh
Yes,
my.
ma'am. Actually, there is a 24 or 28 slide, ma'am, but I accidentally delete that Zidane slide. It should be longer than this. But yes, ma'am. It's my fault, ma'am. I'm sorry.
That's bad then. Uh, Yeah, if you want to make a revisions on your slide, that will be okay. Zidan, Akmal, you have to help Zidan to make a new slide on it. Have
Yes,
you
ma'am.
submitted to the LMS
I have submitted, ma'am.
or with the older version or
Yes.
the new one?
The older version, ma'am.
It means that they are all with this 28 slide
Yes.
or oh okay, but on this time yeah,
Yes.
Akmal accidentally
Tadi sebelum
delete.
presentasi.
Oh my,
Yes,
delete the
ma'am.
slide.
Recently, ma'am. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
that's bad. Okay. Yeah, because I see that you have already did a good explorations on your topic, but only the time allocation for Zidan that is not enough for this. Okay, thank you. You may stop sharing your screen, class. I Thank you. Yes, communication final examination. This will be something yeah that you can get from working this with your group. Yeah. Um, the way how you manage your time and then the way how you present it, yeah, working in a group, yeah, how you handle your PPT slide, yeah, making that one compact, yeah, not full of with the text, yeah, but you're trying to explain that one with your own word. It keeps you still need times to practice it, yeah, before you'll be a master, yeah, in doing this presentation. Time will teach you how to do it, yeah. So make sure that when you are presenting, yeah, the slide, yeah, do not put everything on your slide, yeah. Do not put many words paragraph on your slide, yeah, but just only put the keywords or the pictures, yeah, that might help you to explain your topic, your presentation. Okay, do you have any questions, class? Alhamdulillah, so we have finished with this. What about for the listening class? So we'll have on Friday, yeah? Friday at 1. Okay. Are you ready at the time or you still need time to have a break so then we can have it next week? That will be okay. What about you? How do you think? Biar cepat selesai apa masih mau ditunda sampai minggu depan? You can stop recording it, Vina.